Maarten Paes. He's
right?
the FC Dallas goalkeeper, and he is dating a supermodel. But they needed a dating app, as we will get into.
The dating apps that they use are vastly different than the dating apps that we have probably
There
used.
are tiers to this. First ever Who Cares guest on.
This is history right here.
And this is a special one because we're mixing love and sports with our guy Maarten Paes, the goalkeeper for FC Dallas. So without further ado, tell us a little bit about your girlfriend, because you're not the only one in your relationship with quite the platform.
Talking about my girlfriend, I always smile because she's an amazing person for me. We've been 4 years together now, and she has her own platform. She's been really successful in the things that she does. Already been a professional model since she was 15. Last muse of Karl Lagerfeld. A lot of, I think, over 20 folk covers. Walked in almost every fashion show that's possibly there, and still going strong. So incredibly proud of her, and incredibly proud of the team that we became. So yeah.
So I don't want to make this weird, but
You always make it weird, though. It's your thing.
we're speaking with a very good-looking dude. I mean, we're going to pay you all the compliments we can. When we compare your skills in soccer, her skills in modeling, if you guys had to flip, like, who would hold up better? Would she be a better soccer player, or are you a better model?
I don't think she will be a very good goalkeeper. I've seen her hand-eye coordination is not the best in the world, and last year I have had to do some stuff that was a little bit similar to what she was doing. So I think I will be a better model than she will be a football player, but she's really good at boxing. She's really sporty, really good at boxing. And when she was young, she did a lot of motocross. So she's really a cool chick. She drives a really cool sporty BMW too. So I like the sporty side of her, and a little bit of the tomboy side of her too. So it's a great balance for me. She has a beautiful like beauty, but also like really cool personality.
So just to be clear, have you walked the runway before?
I haven't walked the runway. I think that would be very, very scary. And every time I see her on the runway, it gives me goosebumps. And I see a little bit similar as, like, if I come on the pitch, I sort of turn into like an alter ego. And I think she has that alter ego too, where she doing her thing, where she's like made for. She just killing it. And I can see the confidence, personality, and just amazed by that. And every time very, very proud. And hopefully my schedule allows it one time to actually be there when she runs it. So that will be amazing.
So Maarten, obviously, most people in the world are not pro athletes, and they just don't get a lot of aspects about what that life is like. And that extends to supermodels too.
Right.
Most people aren't models either. So
Well, speak for yourself. I've got the pretty good looks.
okay, there. So I think a lot of people out there probably assume, listen, you're a sports star, you're a good-looking guy, dating's probably easy. But that, I don't think, is necessarily the reality, right? I know with your love story with Luna, it did take a dating app.
Yeah, I know. And I think, I never knew I will find true love over there, but I struggled a lot with dating before getting to know Luna. I think I had some girlfriends in high school, but it's not that easy anymore nowadays to find a genuine connection. And I'm been very blessed and very grateful that I've gotten to meet Luna. And I think for me, it's important that she knows how my world works and I know how her world works. I think it's really hard if you don't have that to know the intentions in sort of kind of ways. So I think, for me, the only thing that keeps us together is the love that we have for each other. We have some good challenges too, with the time difference and with the travel and not being together with each other all the time. But we make it work because the love for each other is so big. So I think it's just, yeah, once you find the right person, just give everything for each other, communicate really good, and then then
Yeah.
everything go on its own.
So everybody loves a good love story, right? We all love a good love story. Give us as much as you're comfortable with, sort of the spark notes of the love story. As far as I understand, it was Raya was the dating app that y'all
Yes.
met on. And how did it get kicked off? What was your golden pickup line, and how have you worked it out from there?
Yeah, so the funny story is I got a match with her. She wasn't really active on the app. And then the day before my birthday, I already texted her because in Raya, if you don't chat with each other in a month, the match expires. So I texted her directly because I thought she was stunning. But then she didn't respond to me, so I was a little bit gutted. And then the night before my birthday, she texted me back and she said like, "Whoa, I never know you were a match." And I was like, and from that moment we have been talking 24/7, like nonstop. So yeah, I think. And then I spoke with her, I think a week after we did our first date. I was 30 minutes too late because I was in heavy traffic, but I came to Rotterdam, to Hotel New York. It's called Hotel New York in Rotterdam. We met there, and it was funny because we had like dinner, and then we took like a three-way course. And at the main menu, or the main side, she couldn't eat anymore because that's when she felt she was in love with me, and she got nervous because at first she wasn't nervous. So, and then yeah, that was really cool. And then I had a big tournament 2 weeks later with the Euros. And then I made sure that I had a second date before that tournament because I was gonna be gone for a month. And
Smart.
sometimes it's very nice on the first date, but it bleeds a little bit to death if you don't keep up with it. So I was very proactive. I invited her to my house. I cooked myself because I wanted to show that I was, yeah.
What do you cook? Yeah, what do you cook?
I cooked seafood pasta. So
Oh,
yeah, there was a really good Italian store in Utrecht where I lived back then, and yeah, it was pricey, but it was worth it. And then when I was in the Euros in Budapest in Hungary, we already booked our first trip together. So after 3 dates,
wow.
I think 2 or 3 dates, we already booked our first trip together because in Europe the off season is very short for me. It was only like 2 3 weeks, and I said if we want to go on holiday, yeah, this is the time. So we went to Ibiza for 4 days, and for me it was a really good test. Like, hey, can we make it work? Because in the past I said I was not so good at dating because I would be like after 3 days I would get like I'm a bit fed up with this person. But with Luna, I was like constantly like really loving it, and yeah, we are very similar in a lot of ways. So then yeah, stick together on the holiday, and on the last day of holiday I asked her to be my girlfriend. So and since then we had 4 years of a great relationship.
That's a smart move. And so nowadays, how do y'all make it work as far as how often you see each other? And I'm just so curious too, like what kind of soccer fan is she? Does she stream the matches? How does she keep up? Does she care?
Yeah, she cares a lot. She's a big FC Dallas, a big Indonesia fan right now. Yeah, we're making it work. She has a lot of shoots in the US, so every time she comes here, luckily she has a visa too, a model visa, because yeah, that's also a big challenge for a lot of foreign players coming to the US. She has a visa, so we see each other a fair bit. And like now, she was here 2 weeks, and we got to spend some off days in Miami, and yeah, then 10 days here. And now yesterday in the morning, I drove her to DFW, and she's off to Mexico City for a new shoot. So that's our life, and but we make it work, and it's a super fun challenge. And yeah, it's just really good to do that with each other. And we have a long off season here in the US, so we can also make incredible trips. Like last season, we went to Bali for 2 weeks, which was incredible.
As we wrap up here, I know we sort of talked on it earlier, Martin, but just the misconceptions that the general public probably has about love, dating, as far as being a pro athlete, like what is the biggest thing you would tell people about what the challenges are and how you've learned to navigate it?
Yeah, I think be proactive is one of my pro tips for guys. And also don't want to be the cocky guy who plays games and stuff like that. No, just be open, be honest, communicate right, and set your intentions from the start, and be very proactive. I think that's what Luna said as feedback to me. I love the way how you were proactive in like planning stuff and making sure that that you wanted to do, wanted to be with her. It's very important to show your, because nowadays the options are almost over everywhere. So I think they really want to know that they are prioritized, and I really did that. And a lot of things is it's just communicating it in the right way. Have your intentions straight, and also look what, if there's a lot of similarities, man, just go into that, out of that comfort zone, and just go there and find love. That's I think what you should do. And doesn't matter nowadays how you do it. You can find it on the internet. You can find it everywhere. If just it has to click in real time. That's the most important.